Hello, folks. Back with another episode on a new map, farmlands, and we are doing ourselves a redneck farm build. We've got quite a bit of it done. House, bunch of pens, little garden, of course. A few other things that we need to add to it. We need to add a silo and oh yeah, I found this old pickup truck. Just had to buy it. Just a little disclaimer: I am all about Ford and all about John Deere. So there's that. So I was messing around a little bit off cam to see what works, what doesn't work, and found a couple things. Run over here real quick. Where the pig pen was right here. I don't know why, other than you just got to build a huge ass pen, but I can only have 3 pigs with that size pen. It says 36, but it only had room for 3. So I went and found another mod for pigs, which I think kind of fits this whole redneck atmosphere pretty good. So we're going to plop that down. And then I was looking into sheep and goats and found a nice little red barn with a sheep pen that has goats. And I found another little nifty little mod that changes the looks of animals, gives you a bigger variety of animals to choose from, changes the looks of the goats and the cows and stuff. It's a pretty cool little mod. You'll see when we start adding some animals. And one other little thing I found out is that this shed and that storage shed over there, the openings is big enough for little equipment. And some of the equipment I want to run is not going to quite fit in that opening. So I'm not really sure how we're going to handle that situation. I'm thinking maybe sorry about that. House phone was ringing out there in the living room and mess machine going off and all that good stuff. So I had to kind of mute you for a second. But as I was saying, some of the equipment will not fit in here. So, not sure how I'm going to handle that. Guess we're just going to have to put it out in the elements. And another thing that I want to do is I want to split this field up. I want to make it like 4, maybe 5 little fields. Because basically I just want to use the field to feed the animals. Like I want to grow some oats for the horse, some wheat for the chickens and pigs, and um, not really sure what I'm gonna do about TMR at the moment. I mean, it requires three additives. It requires straw, grass, and silage, which I mean, we can, it's obtainable. But for now, we have this buy station right here, old rusted thing, that we could buy anything for free. And look at my videos, little money hacks. Hey, you can fill this thing up for free and then turn around and sell it right back to this and get paid. But for now, I'm just going to use it to fill up all the pins and stuff we got going on here. So we're going to start by popping down the pig pen and the goat. All right. So this little mod I find is pretty cool. I just like the way it's all set up. It looks kind of redneckish. Nope. Yep. So this is what we're looking at. Like I said, I think it's pretty cool little pig pen. So it requires water, requires straw, and some kind of feed. So let's go take a look here what we got. So it takes water, straw. Now we don't have a trigger for slur or manure, which I'm not really too concerned about either one of them for now. And pigs you can feed about anything. So yeah, other than the straw thing, um, pretty basic. So we got that down. Now we're gonna go over here and we are going to plop down this red barn. Now, I want to put this tree like inside the pen a little bit. Maybe come back a little bit like that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright. Oh, yep. Alright. Now we just got to change the texture a little bit. What? I'm going to go ahead and play around with this. Hope y'all enjoy the video, and let's see how we can make this turn out. like about all the animal stuff. Pigs, cows, goats, horses, and chickens. And we have bees down there. So, oh yes, we need ourselves a, where we at? I think I'm gonna put it down here by the water. Or canal, I should say. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So next, we are gonna start buying ourselves some farm equipment, some tractors, implements, all that good stuff. There is, I did want to put some street lights in. They got some street lights that reminded me of me when I was growing up back in the 70s. Look at this street light. Brings back so many memories. I think I'm gonna go with one about right there. Another one. Yeah, put this one by the building. Right there. I'm gonna put one down here by the water tower. Right there. Don't think I'm gonna do anything around the animals. Maybe. Put one. Well, I think I'm gonna go across the street here. Maybe about right. Yeah, I think I'll do something like that right there. Alright. I think that's gonna do it for the street lights. I want to put a mailbox somewhere, but I thinking maybe down here. There was a couple decorations I wanted to put down. If I can remember what it was. Oh yes. I wanted to put ourselves, the American flag. Huh. Well, alright. I think we're gonna put one right there. And I think we're gonna go with one. That looks good to me. I don't know. Around. Oh, nope, that wasn't on the telephone pole. Uh-oh. Oh, might not be able to grab it. Oh well. That'll be our little secret. So, what else did we want? Anything here? Yes, the mailbox. Something like that, but I think I wanted to put it down here by the dock somewhere. Thinking like, mm, that looks good to me. Alright, what do we have in the decorations? There was something in here I wanted to put down. What was it? Ah, yes, a clothesline. Would be a redneck without a clothesline. Alright, where do we want to put this? I'm thinking, um, that looks like a good spot. We put a little gravel down. Make a little path through here. Alright, there we go. What else did we have? Uh, I don't know if I want to, thinking, put this over here by the tree. That looks nice. What else we got? Maybe a swing set for the kids. Over here somewhere underneath this tree. That looks nice. Of course, the swimming pool. Can't forget the swimming pool. I think we're going to plop her about right there somewhere. Yeah, that looks good to me. Good enough to me. Alright, is there anything else we want to... oh, got a car left. I kind of like this thing, but we already got a little grill up there, so... Oh, what we got here? Yeah, that looks kind of redneckish. I'm thinking we're gonna pop it right here in the front yard. Um, I don't know. I think maybe we're just gonna plop it out here, in the back by the pool. All right. Oh, I don't think there's anything. I wouldn't mind putting a nice. Oh, that's a big old tree. Putting this big old pink tree right here somewhere. Big gold tree. You know what? I think we're gonna plop right there. Just wanted to add a little color to the mix. I don't know if I want to put that down or the other one. There was another one up here. Let's see if I can find it. This one. But we're not Sunset Farms, so guess we're not doing that one. Alright, so everything looks pretty good, I think. We are about ready to just get our equipment going here. Got the fields divided. Yeah. I think we're looking pretty good. Alright. Let's save this and start looking into some equipment. Now, I have this 6M large series, 215 horse. I like that. I like that. We're gonna grab this. No. We'll go with some big tires. Extra light. Sounds good. No beacons. Front hydraulics. Yes. 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 No tag. Alright. That looks pretty good. So we'll grab this one. And go over here. I think this was the one, 102 horsepower. Right here, 150. That looks pretty sporty, I ain't gonna lie. With the awning, yes, we'll take that. 150. Keep the tires, make the back a little fatter. Keep it standard life. Change the exhaust to that one. Battery, yes. Yes. No. Nope. Yes, with hydraulics. No front weight. Nope. And that about should do it. So we'll buy this one. And I'm thinking, I don't think we need anything bigger than that, because we use this plow. We need 190 and we have over 200 on the 6M. If we go over here and we use cultivator, this thing requires 110, which we could still use the 6M for. Ooh, that thing requires a lot of horsepower, so we're not going to be using that. A cedar. Now, I'd like to use this. but it doesn't fit in the, it doesn't fit in the garages or the shelter. So, 110, this only requires 60, so we could use the Ford. These are both the same, I think. No, this one's narrow. Ooh, maybe this one might fit in there. This one's 4, and this one's 5 too. Oh, I didn't notice that. All right, well, let's hope for the best. No attachment. Yes, we want them kind of tires. 11's fine. Main color, you know it. John Deere. No tag. Alright. We'll grab this little guy here. This thing probably looks a little big for the old Ford, but says it only requires 60 horse to run, so we'll see. Ooh, well, it was a tight little squeeze there. Put stuff pretty close here. All right, let's see if this will fit in here. Will it go? Will it go? Ain't looking too good, is it? Come on, baby. No. So close. Well, let's see if it'll fit inside garage. Come on, you can do it. Man, so close. Would you look at that? Look how close that is. My word. Alright, well, one of them implements that I said not gonna fit. So, park her right here on the end. Looks like a good spot for me. So we can figure out another shed situation. Alright, so that does that for that. Man, this planter here. 205 full bus. I mean, are we going to grow any of this? No, I think we're just going to hold off on that for a little bit. And I think I'm going to grab this guy here. Definitely speed it up. New sticker, old sticker. course, you know, we got to represent the John Deere colors. Uh-huh. Huh. Well, I guess that's what we're with. Alright. So that takes care of fertilizing. Ooh, how many houses was it? Did it require? Uh, doesn't say. Ooh, 8 bells. Wow. That's not very big working with there. Wow. Well, see how that works out. She's definitely small. Might have to get the round one. We can stick this thing in the corner somewhere. One thing about it, it don't take up much room, so we'll plop it down about right there. Looks like a good spot to be. Alright, let's see. So we have a planter, fertilizer, grab this. Cultivator, what does it take? 110. This guy should handle it with no problem. That's a pretty tight squeeze. A water tank in that street light. It's gonna fit. Oh, it's come on, buddy. You can get it right. Tear it up a little bit. Driving skills ain't very good. Alright, that works. That takes care of that. Now this plow situation. 190. 190. No weight. We got 9, 11, and a 13. 9 gives us 3. 4, 2. I think we're we're going to go with this one. 130, 160, 60, 11. Alright. Let's hope 11 will sit in here. We're going to need ourselves a combine, a header trailer, and a tip wagon. Don't think we're going to worry about auger right now. I think tip wagon's probably going to do everything we need to do. We don't have, it's not like we're traveling very far with what we have. Alright. Save that. Rule of thumb, folks, save often. Alright. Let's see what we have in dump trailers. What do we want to use? I do like this clawed cart. Always have. This was 8, 22, 12. I think we're going to go with this. Oh, look at that. Special edition. Wow. That's pretty cool. Huh. Didn't know it had all these. Alright. We might go with something like that, just because we can. No tag. Yeah. Why not? Alright. This bridge kind of throws you off with vehicles crossing. Gotta take it pretty slow. Don't look too bad. This it'll work. I think this thing comes with a cover, so. Alright, what else do we need? Let's see. We're definitely going to need a combine. And we have ourselves the 560. T560. That is what we're going with. Oh, we're just going to do fat tires. No tag. Okay. We'll go with this header. Bump it up to 10 by header trailer. Now these John Deere ones will not work with this header, so we are going to go. Was it this one? No, it was this one right here. We are going to go with this trailer right here. Change that to John Deere. Of course, rims. And oh, no tag. All right. Should be able to grab this, load it up. This thing. The header should fit. Is it gonna lock in? Is it locked? I don't know if it did or not. We'll find out if it goes flying off. Now, I don't think that it'll fit. Yeah, I don't think it'll fit there, but then try to shove it in the corner over there. It's going to be a trick. So, I think we are just going to park it right here on the side of the garage. Wow, here. Alright. We'll park this inside here. So, awesome. Alright, so that takes care of that and that. What are we gonna do about grass? Are we doing grass? I don't know. I think we might just wait on that. Now we do need a water tank. I tried that one. I couldn't get it to work. It wasn't working on the trigger. So, I think we're going to do this one. We'll use normal. course, we're going to put the John Deere yellow tank on. No tag. Okay. Now, so we'll load that up with this. Yeah, we're going to have to get ourselves a forage wagon, because we have to have straw for the pigs. So, let's go ahead and fill this bad boy up. And I'm pretty sure that about covers everything we need, equipment wise. We have ourselves a planter, uh, we have ourselves a harvester, 2 tractors, tipper wagon, plow, cultivator, fertilizer, so basically we have everything we need. On the farm. On our Redneck farm here. So, pretty happy with what we got. Looks pretty good. Now all we need to do is add some animals and feed them. I'll do the feeding off camera, but we'll go ahead and add us some animals so you can see the difference with that little animal mod. So we want a white horse, and I like this color right here, so we'll grab one of these. Alright, so that'll do it for our horses. Oh, let's run over here to the chickens while we're down on this end. Now see, like with the chickens, you know, we got all these different, like, roosters. I don't really know the difference between any of them, to be honest with you. But we're going to go with this one. We're going to grab us one of these bad boys. And then we're going to go down here and grab ourselves 10 white chickens. Alright. They kind of like free range. They just kind of hang out around the building there. So that takes care of chickens. Sheep, I think we have to go in here, yeah. So yeah, like see the difference in the way these sheep look, the color, added different varieties like mountain sheep. And then we got the different goats here. So forest goat. That's basically all we got in the goats, huh? I guess that's what it is. Goat doe. Alright. So let's grab ourselves, I don't know, 6. Grab 6 doe. And we'll grab ourselves 1 buck. Alright. Come over here. We're only allowed 7 cows, so I think we take we'll grab 2. Oh, grab 2 of them. 1 bull. And we'll come down here and we'll grab ourselves some meat. And this is a bull. We'll grab 1 of them. You know, for meat. Alright. Now we'll come over here to the Piggly Wigglies. And we'll grab ourselves 10 sow. And we'll grab ourselves 1 boar. Alright. That does it for the pigs. Does it for the cows. Does it for the goats. Horses and chickens. Right on, right on. And our doggy, of course. I don't know where he's at. He's around here somewhere. So yeah, I think that's going to about do it for this video. We have got all the animals. We've separated our fields. We've added a few more placeables. We've got all of our equipment that we're going to need. Oh yeah, there's one other thing we are going to need. We are going to need a forage wagon to pick up the straw with. Oh yeah, come on. There we go. Over here. What have we got? I kind of like this thing, to be honest with you. But we need to get more realistic here. I think we can pull with the Ford. What? I think we're gonna grab this little guy. Yeah, we need some meat tires. I guess we'll go with that. We'll go with 12. Solid tank additive, no. No plate. Grab this little guy. Oh, we need to park this inside a shed anywhere. Man, that bridge has got me so messed up. Well, it does not look like this thing has a PTO on it. Okay, well, I guess we want to be using the Ford for it. Where do I want to park this guy? I don't know, it ain't gonna fit inside that building. No go. What about over in the chicken barn? Will it fit in the chicken barn? Let's see what we got. No, not quite. I don't know if this ought to be wide enough. Woo, tight squeeze. Well, it fit. How about that? Oh, it did not like that, huh? Well, it's in there. That's so funny. Alright, folks. That's going to about wrap it up for this video. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see what we can get into the next video. We have ourselves a redneck farm. Pretty much ready to go. Just need to feed the animals and plant some crops. Well, catch you in the next one. Peace out.